This is LG's 84LM9600. It has an 84-inch screen, and it's the world's first 4K TV. It's also referred to as an ultra-high-definition TV. And what does 4K mean? That means that it has roughly 4,000 pixels horizontally. In fact, the specific number is 3,840 pixels across and 2,160 pixels down. So that's exactly twice the horizontal resolution and twice the vertical resolution of 1080p. So you're getting 4 times the picture detail. We got to spend some time yesterday watching this TV, and there were several things that struck us right away. There was just a tremendous amount of picture detail, you know, top to bottom, side to side. For example, there was a guy wearing a sweater, and you could really see these little fine threads kind of woven through the sweater. And this was detail that was not like shoved out at you. It just felt very natural. And there was also noticeable picture depth, which reminded me of like the very best plasma TVs. And another thing that reminded me of plasma was the viewing angle, which is the best I've ever seen with an LCD TV. Normally with LCDs, as you move off axis, move around to the sides, you tend to lose contrast and color vividness. But with this TV, they stayed rock steady, so it was very impressive. And what we're looking at on the screen now is actual 4K content. However, there really isn't any commercially available 4K content yet. There aren't any discs you can buy. What we're actually using is a hard drive player that LG sent us to use specifically for this. But even though there isn't any 4K content, the TV automatically upconverts any video signal to 4K. So whatever you're watching, you know, you get the full resolution of the TV. And for instance, we were watching Blu-rays yesterday, and they looked absolutely fantastic. So on this 4K TV, you'll get 4K resolution when you're watching in 2D. But what's also cool is that this is the first LG TV that gives you full 1080p resolution when you're watching in 3D, because this uses their passive 3D technology. It uses glasses like these. In fact, the TV comes with 6 pairs of glasses. But in LG's previous TVs, you would only get half the resolution in each eye. Because this has 4K resolution, you're actually getting full 1080p resolution in each eye. And it delivers a stunning 3D experience. We had several people coming through the room yesterday when we had the TV set up. We were watching Prometheus in Blu-ray, and the reactions were pretty much unanimous. This is the best 3D I've ever seen. And as big as it is, it's still pretty thin. The panel here is about 2 3/8 inches thick, and the TV weighs about 180 pounds with the stand, which sounds like a lot, but for such a huge screen, we were kind of surprised that it didn't weigh more. And if you're considering purchasing this TV, you really need to consider where you're going to put it in your house, because it's so big that when you're moving it into your house, you really can't make tight right-angled turns. So you kind of need to have a straight shot right into the room where you want to put it. If you have any questions about this or any other TV, just give us a call.